Hi guys, it's Riley from Book Lover 99, and I'm doing my first review, which is weird because it's a book channel. I've had it for a while, but still. Okay, so I listened to an audiobook called A Monster Calls, and it's by Patrick Ness, and it is a really good book. And I'm just going to read to you the description that it has on Goodreads. I'll put the link in the down bar. But it says this is an extraordinary moving novel about coming to terms with loss. The monster shows up just after midnight, as they do, but it isn't the monster Connor's been expecting. He's been expecting the one from his nightmare. The nightmare he's had nearly every night since his mother started her treatments. The one with the darkness and the wind and the screaming. This, though, is something different, something ancient, something wild, and it wants the most dangerous thing of all from Connor. It wants the truth. Patrick Ness spins a tale from the final story idea from Siobhan Dowd, sorry, with premature death from cancer prevented her from writing it herself. Darkly mischievous and painfully funny, A Monster Calls is an extraordinary, moving novel about coming to terms with loss from two of our finest writers for young adults. So that's what it says on Goodreads, and the audiobook was only 3 hours long, so it didn't take long to finish it. I don't know how much pages it is. That'll be on Goodreads too if you wanted to check that out. But basically the main character's name is Connor, and his mom has cancer, I think. I'm pretty sure she has cancer, and his dad moved to America with his new wife, so he doesn't see his dad often. And so at 12:07 every night, um, there is this yew tree on a hill, by a graveyard, and it turns into a monster, and it uh, comes to his window of his room, and I'm not gonna say too much because it'll give away stuff. But he basically tells them three stories, and then Connor has to tell him one more story, which is the truth, his truth, which is what his dream is about, which is at the last couple chapters of the book. So that also. And his mom has been getting even really bad sick from the treatments that she's been getting for cancer. So Connor goes and lives with his grandma, and he does not like his grandma at all. He um he kind of gets upset, and he starts, and his dad comes to visit because his mom was really sick, and so he kind of started getting mad at his dad because he's like, why won't you bring me to America to live with you and your wife and your baby? And he's like, there's no room for you, Connor, but you just have to be strong and live with your grandma and everything. But it was a very, very good book. I really do recommend it. It's kind of, let me see what genre it is. Does it say it on here? Dang it, doesn't. Duh. Well, it's young adult, it's fantasy, horror, teen, death, supernatural. Those are what it is. That's what it is basically. And if you have someone that's going through cancer like I do, um, this book, like, it's kind of emotional. So be aware of that. That is something that's not something really read in this book. But right now, I'm currently reading The Water Wars, which I'll put down there. It's a very good book. And I'm also reading Beautiful Darkness, which is the second one in the Beautiful Creatures series. And so that's really good. I haven't read a lot in a while though. Like in those books, like thought I was really into them, and then I read The Hunger Games. I was like, oh, you know what? Screw that. These books are way better, and I haven't gotten back around to them yet. And then I'm also listening to Divergent, which I'm listening to on audiobook, and I'm almost at the end of the last of the first part. So I'm almost halfway through. And then when I finish it, I'll put another review up for it. Sorry, I've been really late, and I haven't been putting so many book reviews up. I've been doing so many tags. It's just that the tags are easy to do, and they don't really take up time. And with my cousin and all, I haven't really got around to reading. But Happy New Year, guys. Hope you have fun.